Hi, Sandy Hearn here. I've been scrapbooking for the last 16 years, and about a year ago I got all caught up with my scrapbooking. I still do scrapbooking when I get new photos printed, but I found another hobby to keep me busy between my scrapbooks. It's called Gluebooks. They're kind of like journals. You cut up some old magazines, or people use their old mail. They use all kinds of things, and they just glue them into a book. This one I bound myself, but a lot of people use old books. They glue them into almost anything, make them all different sizes. But this was what I did, and so I had some Victorian magazines from like 20 years ago, and so I made this book. I'm going to make another video of a total flip through of this book. But for now, that's my glue book. And that's the first one I did. And I watched a video by Shannon Green. And she explained how to... This book is 25 pages. So it's a total of 50 with both sides covered. And she explained how to first... clamp it between two boards with a nice straight edge here, and then glue it, and when it's dry then you drill some holes and you sew it and make these X's up one side and down the other, and then you go back across the front and stitch across the front and the back, so you got, it's very strong. It's very, very strong. It's a good bound book. Anyway, so I start out by my old scrapbooking ways. I've been working on this next book. I love Holly Hobby. I've got all of these things I cut out from my Victorian magazines. Plus I have some more to still cut out. So I love the Victorian stuff. And I had, those magazines are 20 years old. And then I had like 8 calendars of Holly Hobby that I got when I was 18. And for like 8 years I bought them. And so I've been making these Holly Hobby pages. My next book is going to have Holly Hobby on every page. And I've got them in these page protectors. But when I get my 25 page sheets, I'm going to bind them like I did that other book. Anyway, I had a request to make a video of how I make my pages. I have this, my daughter and I, we had fun making these. We just used watercolors. You can use any paper, scrapbook paper, anything. But we made these, so we're using them for some of the backgrounds. So I've got that. So I'm about to start here. My daughter will hold the camera as I work. Here's all my calendar pages in here, and I have no plan here. I'm just gonna dive right in. This one's pretty cute, so I'm gonna make a page with that. And I'm just gonna grab any old thing for a background. I like that one. And not much of it is actually gonna show when I'm done. So first thing, I'm going to cut this out. So I'm going to try to keep the Holly Hobby name on there. I don't use any fancy scissors. These are from the dollar store. Some people are very picky about their scissors, but not me. I don't muss and fuss. I just dive right in and I just make stuff the same way I do with my scrapbooking. I don't fuss a lot over my pages. I just get them done. These books, you can practically do them for free because you get all your stuff from magazines. Well, you can buy your magazines at thrift shops or find them and use old things you find around the house, and so they cost practically nothing. use your scrapbooking scraps. So, like I've had these calendar pages for nearly 40 years. Not quite 40, about 35 years. And finally putting them to good use. My book is going to be so cute when it's done. I can't wait. Maybe I'll do a video on that too, of flip through. A lot of people have never heard of Gluebooks, and I was, trying to figure a way to watching a lot of YouTube videos, and ended up finding the Gluebooks. I looked at a lot of journal books, but people journal in those, and I'm not interested in journaling. I just want to play with my stuff and glue it in there. Okay, I got that cut out. And it's got these words on there too. I'm going to cut those out too. I usually just add those, or I can use them someplace else if not. I recycle all of my paper. Okay. Now, we need a background. I've been making them with rooms in the background. She's outdoors though, so I think I'll put this on there. There we go. Because that's outdoors. I'll put that up there. Let's see. Let's scan over here and see what we got. Here's a nice one of a lady in her garden. I think I'll put that there. That's pretty cute. It's very simple. I don't fuss much. Here's a wicker bench ad. That's pretty cool. So I'll put that there. I think here's a butterfly, and I like a lot of birds. Let's see what I got in here. This is separate because I cut out of a bird magazine. It's not really Victorian, but it'll work. I have no problem with that. There's a nice bird. I'm going to cut it out a little bit. Of course, you should always lay your stuff out first before you glue it down and see how you like it and move things around if you want. I'm not real good at videos. I just do what I can. Okay. And I got to think about when it goes in my book, is bound in the book, it's going to be bound on this edge. So I want to kind of keep it open there a little bit. I think I'll put the, I don't like the butterfly. It's too, I don't know. And things don't have to be perfect. I'm kind of making a scene in the back, but not really. Just random stuff, just mix and match. I need something small to go. Here's a picture. What the heck? It doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. Okay, now got my glue sticks here. I always use a newspaper on the back so I don't get it all over the table. So, and when you paint the paper with watercolors, you get kind of a chalky feel to it. So I wipe them down after they dry, and you get like this chalk off of them. And you need to do that because otherwise there'll be kind of that chalky film keeping your stuff from sticking when you glue it down. So rub that down good. And then I'm going to put this on. Always glue down the things that are going to go underneath first. You got to kind of think it through. Lady in her garden. And I'll put the ad on. Are you watching? Yes. Talking to my daughter who's filming. Okay. I just use my old Kodak camera for videotaping because I have a newer video camera, but it doesn't work on my computer. It just doesn't work. whatever. It doesn't work with my computer, so I don't use it. Okay. Put the bird up here. And we'll put the words over here. There's my little picture and bowl. So put that on there, and you could add more or less, and sometimes people put a lot of pattern paper on the back. But that's done for me, and this will go in the binding. That'll be in the binding. And then, because it's going to, you got to do the other side too. So I'll go ahead and do the other side. So I'm not really fussy. I'll just reach in and grab something. I've got that one. That's cute. So I'll cut that out. You can cut really close or a little distance away. This has raindrops along the edges, and the bushes and things, so I'm just cutting kind of loosey around the edges. Sometimes I cut real fine around the edges, but this is just loose. I always start with my Holly Hobby for this one because I want it on every page. This says, what good friend shares a day with you, rainy days seem brighter too.
It says
when a good friend shares a day with you. Alright. Now, I'm running out of outdoor things. I got a lot of beautiful indoor rooms, but I'm running out of the outdoor rooms. But you can mix and match. It doesn't matter. There we go. I wanted to use this one. I love these houses here. That's nice. So I'll put that there, I think. And now, I've got things arranged by size to fill in the gaps. Now for this one, that'll be the other side of the page, so it'll be bound over here. So I'm going to leave a little space there. I got to find some things to fill in those spaces. Now here's a pretty girl. I'm going to put that right there. She's not Holly Hobby, but we're just mixing and matching. This is nice. This is like a little background. I'm going to put that there. And I think there's a nice hat box. I'm going to put that there. I think I'll raise that up so I can see the postmark. Yeah, just random things. And sometimes people just mix and match things that are totally non-related. I'm sticking with the Victorian old-fashioned theme here. But when I run out of that, I'm going to go with the just random mix and match things. So I'm going to glue this on here. I love Victorian houses. And then I'll put this up here. Go down a little bit for room for my words. And now the Victorian calendar. It's got things on there from birthdays marked from like 1982. This is a very old calendar. I have always liked Holly Hobby. So put that on there. Put the words right there. I get done, I always scan them. I save them on the computer and I share them on Facebook. I don't have a blog or anything, just my YouTube thing. And then when I get enough, I'm going to put it into my page protector until I get enough to take them out and bind them. So that's that. I'm done with that. It's just very quick and easy. I don't fuss. I just grab stuff and glue it together, and I'm finished. So I hope you enjoyed my video. Bye.